Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to talk a little bit about something different that we really haven't been touching that much so far. As you know, for you who have seen some other videos that we posted, we have bought land in the Philippines, and this series is gonna cover all that, and I really want you to be here from the start to the finish, because we haven't even started the build yet. So here's an opportunity for people who are interested in how to fix all the paperwork, what's the real costs. Uh, so let's go. This is where we live today. Even though this is an old picture, this house resides in Sweden, as you know. And where in Sweden do we live right now? Let's zoom out and check. And roughly about here is where we live today. So I would say like it's in the middle parts on the east coast of Sweden. Short geography lesson. Norway is our closest neighbor to the west. Finland is our closest neighbor to the east, and Denmark is the closest neighbor to the south. Sweden is a lovely country. The weather is not, though. At least if you ask me, born and raised Swedish. But there's several reasons why we are planning to eventually move full-time to the Philippines. I would say I am the more pushing part in that, but that's at least our long-term plan. And as you probably know, Sweden resides in the northern part of Europe, where you have Great Britain a little bit more to the west, you have Iceland and Greenland to the north, and Svalbard, of course. And then you have the giant country of Russia here. We even are kind of close to Ukraine. I'm not going to touch about the conflict or the war invasion between Russia and Ukraine in this video. I'm just going to take a few seconds and say I hope they resolve this as soon as possible, so there will be no more bloodshed. So let's fly to the Philippines. And what you're seeing right now is our lot. This lot is around 770 square meters. It pretty much looks like this still, and this is where we will build our future house. At least that's our plan. And where is it? Well, it's in the northern parts of the Philippines. Also, not also called, it is called Ilocos Norte. The closest city for us is Lawag City. And why did we choose to buy a lot up here? Simple answer is pretty much all of my wife's family live here, and we both love Ilocos Norte. It's a really nice place. It's low crime. People all over Philippines are friendly, but people in Ilocos is really friendly. As a tourist, Westerner guy, I loved Ilocos. It's so nice. And if you look where our lot is at least in our terms, it's the perfect location. It's a quiet area. It's close to the beach. It's close to the city. The city of Lawag has around 100,000 residents. So size-wise, it's enough. We don't we really don't want a bigger city or a smaller. It's just perfect size. We're super close to the airport. Some people might think that that's a bad thing, but when I were there, is it 2 years ago now? Something like that. And my sister's no, not my sister, my wife's sister lives really close to the airport. We're never disturbed at all by incoming or outgoing flights, so that won't be a problem. And we also have this lovely place here, Pagudpud. I haven't been there myself, but I've seen pictures, and my wife's been there on several occasions. Family were there just a few weeks ago, and it looks awesome. So, and from what I understand, we have about a 2-hour drive there. So it's perfect. But to get back on the housing thing, costs and stuff, we will talk a little bit more about that in a future video. But the only plan we have at the moment, we haven't even decided if we want a 1-story or a 2-story house yet. The only thing we do know is we want 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, open area, kitchen and living room, and I want a small pool on the back side of the house, but that's a future thing. That's not really important right now. So if you guys have any suggestions or questions, feel free to comment, send a message, whatever. That's perfectly fine. If you have tips and tricks what to do, or even better, what not to do, we would greatly appreciate that. So this video just gonna be really short about this project of ours, and hopefully you will see a lot more about this all the way from the start to the end. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you later.